Hey everybody, and welcome to my in5 series where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Lou Minor Beats writes in and asks if we can use the MPC to output audio over our USB connection. I actually don't have mine connected right now because it just introduces ground noise and it's kind of annoying. But yeah, unfortunately, the only way that you can get this to work is if you put your MPC into controller mode, and then it will need to have the MPC software running on your computer in order to have it be able to send and receive audio and MIDI from the computer. So you can do this if you go to menu and hit the little chip icon. Whoops, not I missed the chip icon up here. And then it's going to ask you if you want to switch to controller mode. If you do, just hit controller mode. It's going to then change how it's booted up, and it's going to use your computer to send and receive audio and MIDI, but it won't quite function the way that you probably want. So if you're really looking to stack multiple audio interfaces, you're going to need something that a piece of software like on the PC. I used to use something called Soundflower, I think was the name of it, which would allow you to take multiple audio interfaces and then create something that you stack all of them together, and then you can route your inputs and outputs however you'd like. Similarly, on the Mac, I use from time to time a piece of software called Loopback from Rogue Amoeba, and it works pretty well for being able to route USB and internal system audio and other things around. But unfortunately, the MPC requires the software to do this, whereas on the SP404 Mark II, it doesn't need to go into any special mode. You just plug the SP404 Mark II into the computer, and it'll show up as a USB audio device. So Lou Minor Beats, this is going to depend on what you're looking to do and how you want to operate, what your operating system is, and what software you are or are not willing to install. My biggest concern for you for doing this is you're probably going to introduce either some latency or some time delay shifting problems if you're up for working with like ASIO for all or other drivers on Windows, or even if you're using like the loopback from Rogue Amoeba or some similar software on the Mac, it can get really um, gnarly trying to get all of the settings correct. And it'd be very hard for me to help debug or triage what any of those may look like, just because every system setup configuration and device you add to it adds an exponential amount of complication and options you have to figure out. So definitely give it a try with the MPC. If you want to try and work in standalone mode, you're not going to be able to do it like you can with the SP404 Mark II. But if you're okay working in controller mode, I think you'll be able to get it to work, hopefully the way that you want, and maybe even just have it plugged in and use the plugin going into your DAW should work well enough. But not knowing what your operating system is or other considerations, it's hard to say. Anyway, thanks for the question. Everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. Keep dropping questions in the comments, and peace.